Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, we are from group 107 for LAX 2049. I've got news for you. So today we are having our second discussion. So for our second discussion, we are going to discuss about the news that's going to be featured in the first section in our news. And we already agree for the first section, we choose the food section. So for this discussion, each of the members are going to exchange news, and then we are going to suggest for the news, and then we're going to pick two news for our news publication. So I would like to, before I start the discussion, I would like to introduce myself and also the rest of the members. So I'll start by myself first. So my name is Nurhanis Safia Binti Junaidi, and my metric number is 207282. So I'll pass to the next member to introduce themselves.
Okay, hello. My name is Herfa Azira Binti Halim. My metric number is 205685. And next, I will pass to Zul.
Hello, my name is Muhamad Zulhakim bin Muhammad Rofidi, and my matrix number is 206216. So next person.
Hello, my name is Norazmina Binti. My matrix number is 205312. Next, I will pass to Aishah.
Hello, my name is Siti Binti Mohamed Nordin, and my metric number is 205652. I pass it to other member.
Hi, my name is Nurfatin Emyliana binti Hasbullah, and my matrix number is 205838, and I pass it to Syamim.
Okay, my name is Syamim Jairi, and my magic number 205548.
Okay, everyone already introduced themselves. So let us start our discussion. So I'll pass the floor to Herfa to present her selected news first. It goes to you, Herfa.
Okay, let me try to share my screen. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Today's topic that I want to show to you guys is about fast food. What is fast food? Basically, fast food is typical of food that people want to eat quickly, either inside or outside the location. Okay. In this website, it tells us about how fast food affect our body in short term and long term. Okay. For the short term impact, it say that if we eat foods with more sugar for our first meal, it will make a person feel hungrier even after the meal. Also, if we eat fast food, it will make us feel more hunger within a short amount of time after the meal. So for the long-term impact, there is plenty of well-researched evidence showing that regularly eating fast food can harm a person's health. It is because most fast food is high in sugar, salt, fat, calories, and many other nutrients, which leads us to obesity. So my advice, we can eat fast food, but we cannot eat it regularly. Once a week is better. That's all from me. I will pass to the next person. Thank you.
Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, so I choose this news from the Stars, published on 16 October 2020. All right, the news is about keeping it fresh and healthy. They bring farm to table dining concept with natural flavor and freshness to every single dishes. Like in example here is the signature Cobb salad. Comes with a hearty portion of grilled chicken breast, avocado, tomato, hard-boiled egg with bacon, onions, and lettuce. The dishes they provide is really delicious and healthy. It's actually started from Shanghai in 2002. Element Fresh is a Western style dining restaurant which more focus on a healthy food option. The element fresh is currently managed by Kyo-chan. The operation director said they want to show the healthier options are not limited to vegetable only, but for fruit and meat too. They also suggest to try the warm juice made using a juice streamer, which heated about 80 degrees Celsius. It's warm and comfort for the stomach, and the right temperature help preserve the mineral and vitamin. So I find out the news is quite interesting since in Malaysia right now, everyone are trying to make their food healthier but have no time for it. So this is one of the restaurant that can help us to have a good lifestyle. That's all from me. Thank you.
Azmina, your mic.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, let me share screen first. Can you guys see? Okay, let me start. The title of the article is about World Food Safety Day, which is on 7 June. It was published by United Nations News. As we know, food is starting point for our energy, health, and so on. Basically, food safety is about how far that food could harm us, whether it is safe for consumers or not. Okay, let's see. Food safety play a big role in the food chain that contribute all the way to prepare the food. As that there, 600 million cases reported that unsafe food could could be harm to human health and economies. Besides, it could even cause a death. Okay. The article says that food safety everyone's business. Why is it said so? Because everyone should take actions in the food safety, not only the private sector, organizations, but even the governments, producer and consumers should play their roles to make sure that food is equally safe. Okay, food, food, food safety is um, one of the key that can achieve the sustainable development goals. Sustainable development, sorry, sustainable development goals is have 17 of it, but in the food safety, it just take 4 of it, which is goal 2 for zero hunger, goal 3 for good health and well-being, good, goal 12 responsible consumptions and productions, for goal 17 partnership for the goals. That's all from me. I'm sorry.
So,
I will.
it's my turn to present. So let me share my screen first. So, so I will present about Malaysian foods, which by SBS Food that published on 6 May 2015. So Malaysian food is heavily influenced by Thai, Chinese, Indonesian, and India's cuisines. This influence extends from the use of the wok to the combination of spices used in many popular dishes. Malay food is generally spicy. Dishes are not always necessarily chili hot per se, but there will always at the least be a chili-based sambal on hand. So, this is the example of Malaysian food. So Malaysian laksa, that's also we call cheese laksa. This laksa combines fresh ingredient with a commercial laksa paste. And then we have also belacan sambal. Belacan sambal is traditional condiment but can also be used as a ready-made sauce to stir through seafood or serve on the side of fish curries. It can also be eaten with plain rice. So next is food safari roti canai. Restaurant Si Mohgong love making Malaysian favorite breads, the flaky golden roti. So the next is sago pudding, which is sago gula Melaka. When it is cooked, sago looks like little pale pearls, and the mellow caramel made from palm sugar, and this recipe is a match made in heaven. This pudding look really impressive when it's set in a flattered ring mold. So next we have beef rendang, satay, char and the last one is the most delicious food is nasi lemak. It's known as the national dish of Malaysia and is served with ikan bilis, roasted peanuts, hard-boiled eggs, and spicy sambal. Delicious and fragrant, nasi lemak is perfect a companion to beef rendang. So that's all from me. Next, I will pass to the next person.
Okay, I will share my screen first. So everyone can see my screen?
Yes.
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 Okay. So the news that I choose is from the Life Science. So the title is Many People Who Claim to Have a Food Allergy Actually Don't. So I think that this news is really interesting because most of the people they do the diagnose by themselves, which is that whenever they have a physical reaction, whenever they have when they eat a certain food, and then they just like blindly just self-diagnose themselves as having a food allergy. So this news literally tell us that you can't self-diagnose about yourself because sometimes it is not about the food allergy, but it's more about the food intolerance, or you have other health condition that related so that you can't eat the food. So as you can see, here, in these cases, what the individuals were experiencing could be a sign of food intolerance or other food-related conditions, rather than a true allergic response. So the news also describe about the allergic reactions are the immune system response to a trigger that is perceived as a threat. So, as you can see that this news also shows the symptoms of food allergies, which is include hives, itching, and swelling. So I think that this really can help the readers to really open their eyes that they are supposed to consult a doctor rather than self-diagnose themselves, so that whether they have a food allergies or food intolerance, they can just consult with the doctor and the doctor will give them the real results. And also this news also told us that sometimes the food intolerance and also food allergy has a similar symptom. So it's quite confusing to the people to really diagnose what is their health condition. So I really think that this news is really interesting and should be featured in our news publication. Okay, that's all from me. I'll pass to the other person.
So let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
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 Okay. Oh, okay.
It's okay.
So the topic that I choose to be included in food section is about food delivery. This is the article that I got from Malay News. As you can see, the title is about CMCO food delivery. As we all know that we're in the middle of pandemic COVID-19, and now we're having under the CMCO, which is Conditional Movement Control Order. That means large number of people staying and avoiding enclosed space with large number of people. So meal delivery has been a resource of many customers and providers in Asia, with many restaurants transitioning to a delivery-only model. So with a second wave of pandemic and lockdown measure being seen in many parts of the world, this sector continue to thrive. This one of the article that state about the food delivery. So this that I choose orders a gumboot taste of Medan for home food donation, Chinese flavor on 11 November 2020. As you can see, he posts the pitch. This pitch also can be attractive for readers to know about the food delivery. This is a photo about nasi lemak goreng ayam rempah. So this food delivery in Kuala Lumpur, when the journalists are scrolling through the food delivery site, we have so many food delivery sites that famous right now, such as Food Panda, GrabFood, and HomeTest, and many more. So as you can see through the article, he state the menu of the food delivery and also the price. And he also give the review about the food, and this one is another food in the about this restaurant, and he already state that. And also he give the highly recommended dish was the nasi soto ayam, and he already also provide the price. And as you can see, this is how the food delivery packaging in a box like this. And as you can see at the end of the article, the journalists state the location of the restaurants and also the open hour and the website that you can order for food delivery, which is via GrabFoods or Food Panda. So the reason why I want to include the food delivery in our news sections, because it can help the business to keep going, as for now we can't eat at the restaurant, and especially for the small business that doing food delivery to earn some money. So this food section in the news one of the platform to promote all these delivery foods, as they can attract people to buy their food. Delivery food is very important now, as people will just ordering food because we can't go outside. If we publish about the food delivery in our news, it can help people to choose and easy to find what they want to eat. And because now people may likely rely more on delivery service, such demand will help boost to delivery business, even when everybody is having a tough time fighting the pandemic. So that's all from me. Thank you. So next member.
Okay, I will share my screen first. You guys can see?
Yes.
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 Okay. So my news is from Malay Mail. This news was published on 31st May 2020, and the title is Pudding With Worsening, Curse Due to Use of Expired Eggs, says Terengganu Exco. So this is such a famous illness among Malaysians, which is caused by eating or drinking food or water contaminated with virus or any parasites. It will show the symptoms like vomiting, high fevers, and dehydration. So from this news, Dr. Alias Raza, as the chairman of State Local Government Housing Health and Environment, said the trader involved had used eggs over 2 weeks past the expiry date when making the pudding. It is because in the expired eggs, it has a bacteria or parasites that will make you get poisoning food and affect to your health and also immune system. So it is very important for you to take a few of precautions during buying or eating or making food or drinks in your daily life. So that's all for me.
Okay, everyone. So we already done with our presentation of each other's selected news. So let's choose the two news to be featured in our news publication. So I would like to open to everyone to give a suggestion.
Okay, I want to say that I agree with Emmy's opinion because healthy food also help us to save money. It is much cheaper compared to fast food. So I think we can choose healthy food for our article.
So, as for me, I also vote for Amy's news, which is healthy food, because it can make our body healthier. As we know, fruit is one of the healthy foods, such as avocado and banana that have many nutrients on it. So, I'm sure that Amy's news can need to be published in our news. Okay.
Okay. Everyone agrees on that?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Uh, okay. So another suggestion?
Oh, okay. For me, I choose Malaysian food because we can promote our Malaysian food in our news. There is so many Malaysian food that we didn't know. So we can include everything, the Malaysian food in our news. So anyone agree with me? Anybody?
Yes, I agree with you that I choose the topic of Malaysian food to be inserted in our news because all know we all know we all know that Malaysia have variety of food like nasi ambeng from Malay food, kari ayam for Indian food, and kuih bulan from Chinese food. So all Malaysian and all world can also taste our variety of food and also can make the symbolic of our country. That's all for me.
Okay, next suggestions from you guys. So I think we already achieved our discussion objectives. So from the 7 news, we're going to choose 2 news, which is the news of for healthy food and also the Malaysian food. And anyone wants to add ons before we end the discussion? Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for the contribution and also for your time. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.